Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're doing a Shoujo summon for the new 1000 but we're in with Candace and Masked Masculine. And I'm not gonna lie, they both look very, very cool. We'll go over their banner, their format, their kit and whatnot. Let me know down below if we're gonna be summoning. Me, myself, I think I'm doing 10 steps. 10 steps. I'm limiting myself to 10 steps. End of month is probably gonna be pretty cool if I had to guess. But obviously, you can wait if you are curious. This banner is out to the 31st, and you can just wait to see what end of month is. The news should drop the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, also there's another thing. These characters should return in about 5 to 6 months' time. We saw them with 1000 but with Asuna and Byakuya, and then Shinji and Kensei should also return in like 4 or 5 months as well in the filler pool, and hopefully they return in an actual good banner since they are mid-month. End of month characters are about a year. These ones are about 6 months, which is pretty cool. They don't have an individual as well, so if you want them now, you're gonna have to summon on this banner, which is a 25-step pity banner. And yeah, so let's go over Candace's kit real quick. So she is a ranged strong attack character. All of her attacks have paralysis, and then she has Captain Killer Plus. She also has she's a mind character. She has no EX ability, by the way. Just want to clarify that. Some people are confused. She has a soul trait of strong attack recharge time minus 14%. She has innate skills of sprinter plus 2, havoc plus 20%, paralysis duration minus 100%. She has skills of devastation plus 60%, damage to paralyzed enemies of 40%. Weakened defense, an SP boost of 80% every time you inflict a status element, range damage plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ, a debilitator of 5 seconds, increased status element chance against Soul Reapers, which captains are Soul Reapers as well, so that's why she got that. Sharpshooter, killer effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ, and then Frenzy of 2 or plus 3 in GQ. So overall, a very, very good kit. And some people are saying, oh, she doesn't have any Berserker. You can just give her that through links. It's fine. She has more than enough damage with the SP boost, all of the GQ skills and whatnot. She has Frenzy 2 base. Very, very good. She has increased status summon chance as well to have a higher chance of proccing your SP boost. And she has damage to paralyzed enemies as well. So she's going to do more than enough. She's gonna do quite a bit of damage, and then if you need Berserker, you just give her through the links, and she's more than fine. Yeah, that is pretty much it for her. She has a 3k length beam SA1. Her SA2 is a suction into a beam, which is a new strong attack, if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty darn cool. And then she has a SA3 full screen. So yeah, very, very extraordinary character. I think she's probably top 3 mind characters in the entire game, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe top 4. Very, very good though. An exceptional character, especially her visuals. I think she looks really cool. But yeah, let's just hop into the next one. This is where most people are probably a bit disappointed. Mask being a NAD character. This is my biggest disappointment. Like, as long as Candace had good strong attacks, I was fine with it. Her mainly having a lot of GQ skills, because mainly the strong attack kit makes or breaks a character. But this is where I was like, oh, okay, I'm upset. NAD character for Volshin Ditch Mask. It's not even like base mask. He's a NAD character. His SA2 has a boost in the heal. Soul trait, normal attack damage plus 35%. He's a speed character. He is Sternritter Killer. He is like the only NAD character built for this realistically, outside of like a very outdated characters like Tsukishima, the PvP one. Kind of wish he got Sternritter Killer Plus. That would have like made him live a bit longer, or like had his longevity a bit more, because I bet you he's going to be replaced by next year, unfortunately. But who knows? NAD characters take a while to get replaced, so maybe he'll be here for a while. But yeah, soul trait of normal attack damage plus 35%. He has, the basic stuff, Sprinter plus 1, long reach, guard break, so he can be usable outside of GQ. Just don't think anybody will realistically use him unless he's your favorite character. He has Bruiser plus 70%. He has Poise, last hit, survival of 100%. Booster, melee damage plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ. And then he also has Enhancer, so with that and Booster, he gets the 43% attack, focus, and defense boost. And also lasts longer. He has a Medic, so you heal more. Weakened duration minus 100%. Killer effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ, and then Flurry plus 1 or plus 2 in GQ. So very disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish we could just get characters that are Flurry 2. I won't even lie, I kind of wish Candace just had base Flurry 3 or Frenzy 3. Like, why not? Like, I know it's very broken, but it's like, why not, just give them more. I guess because that's mid-month, but for the Flurry, we've even seen end-of-month characters like Tenjiro get this exact same treatment. And it's like, can you just give like at least end of month characters Flurry 2, or even with Flurry 1, give them an attack boost? Like, it's been almost 2 years since we've seen the last attack boost, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but there's not too much to talk about Mask. He's just a side and NAD unit for the Stern Ritter GQ. But Candace is going to be an absolutely exceptional character. As for the filler, this is the filler. I think it's okay. It's not bad, but it's definitely like not enticing to be like, I was kind of on the fence, but the filler definitely made me want to summon. Like, not really. Like, the only usable character I would say is like the Shunsui, Rukia, Tensa, and Orihime. Outside of that, I don't use any of these characters. Like, Byakuya is a link. Izuru is a link. Tesla, I believe, is a 30% drop of link, you know? So it's like, yeah, and I mean, if you don't have Tensa by now, it's kind of crazy. Maybe you're new, though, you know? As for the format, step 1 and 2 are discounted. Step 3 is a guaranteed 5-star. So maybe you just want to do 3 steps, you know? Test your luck. I did that on the Asnot Byakuya banner. Got Asnot. I was happy. 4 and 5 are discounted. Step 6 is a guaranteed 5-star. 7 and 8 are discounted. And step 9 is regular 250. And then step 10 is a new character, either Candace or Mask. Even if you pull Mask before the step 10, you can still pull him on the step 10, which is crazy. I think it should just be if you pull Mask at like step 4, step 10 should guarantee you a new character, a brand new character like Candace. Just my opinion, though. And then all the way down to step 25 comes with a choose a new character summon ticket. I'm going to assume this is just Candace or Mask on the ticket. I don't think it's like the last banner where it had like you could pick any 1000 or lower character. I'm pretty sure it's like just Candace and Mask. But until I see the pity ticket, I'm not going to say for certain, but I'm just going to say double check in case you are trying to get that ticket. I assume it's just Candace and Mask. But yeah, let's go over the filler. You know, I'll tell you what they do, but pretty much let me know down below if you're going to be summoning. I'm going to be doing 10 steps most likely, and that's about it. Alright, so the filler is going to be starting off with Shunsui. He's a ranged melee squad 0 killer, my bad. And he's like the best booster for it. He has the soul trait of full stamina only, increased normal attack damage of 40%. So even if you don't use the character in GQ, like let's say it's a different GQ week, he's going to be an exceptional link for any NAD character. Granted, they do have to stay at full stamina, but really high NAD link, so that's pretty good. He has drain on all of his strong attacks to keep him at full stamina, besides his SA2, which is a melee boost, so that's pretty good. He has a booster of 30%, bruiser of 40, enhancer of 10 seconds, so you know you get the 43% attack, focus, and defense. He has Flurry 1 or Flurry 2 in GQ. He has a killer effect of 30 or plus 50 in GQ, long reach of 20, melee damage of 10, 30 in GQ, poise, and start barrier plus 10. So he has a pretty good chance of staying at full stamina. And then, you know, his soul tree. His innate skills is Guard Break, Paralysis Duration, and Strength plus 1. So since he does have Guard Break, you can use him outside of GQ, but he's mainly just a GQ character unless he's just your favorite character. Since Shunsui hasn't had a SP character in like since 6 Annie Part 2, if I'm not mistaken. Next character would be the Premium Rukia, so most people probably skipped her banner because she is a mid-month premium character. And she's pretty good for her week. Granted, now with 9th anniversary Kenpachi, you literally don't need her. Like, she has like literally no use in the game because she inflicts freeze. She's not even a booster. I think that week literally just needs a NAD booster. So if she had a boost, that would have been perfect, but she isn't, so she's like whatever. But good link, I guess. Normal attack damage plus 30%. She inflicts freeze on all of her strong attacks. She has a Team Party Soul Reaper. Normal attack damage plus 20%. Bruiser plus 30%. Damage taken minus 16. Flurry of 1 or Flurry of 2 in GQ. Guard Break. Killer effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ. Long reach plus 20. Melee damage plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ. And then poise. This skill right here, though, I kind of hope that the booster for this week does eventually end up being a Soul Reaper, so that way you can actually take advantage of this. Because right now it's just her and Aizen, but you wouldn't want to use just 2 regular normal attack damage characters without a booster. Just doesn't really work that well. As for her innate skills, decrease on wrong card damage taken minus 20, Sprinter plus 1, and weaken duration minus 100%. The DR is pretty useless, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they keep giving that to NAD characters. It's like, just give them more damage, like, but they probably just run out of skills. But like, just give her barrier at the very least, like start barrier. It'd be more useful than like the damage taken. But oh well, it is what it is. She's okay. Zamari, he's just very mediocre overall. Like he's whatever. Berserker of 40%, damage to laser damage plus 6%, but only a frenzy of 1. He has guard breaks, long stride. You know, he's a full stam 30% link though, so that's pretty good. But that's basically like the only notable thing about him. He's just whatever premium character. Swimsuit Byakuya is a link slot farmer. He's basically just a link though. Heart link slot potions +5. He's decent, you know. Mind attribute sword per strong attack damage +20%. Berserker of 40, Frenzy 1. No SP boost though. He has multi barrier. You know, heart droplet drop +30%. That's about it though. He's whatever. He's in a lot of filler, so I'm not surprised to see him. He's good. It's just if you already have him, there's no use in getting another copy. Ginjo is pretty useless outside of his team party buff, but ever since Ruruka got replaced, the Valentine's Ruruka, he basically has no use in the game. He has the team party heart attribute character strong attack damage of 20%, and then heart attribute human damage to status summon affected enemies of 40%. So until there's another broken heart character like human, there's just no use for him. Hopefully it ends up being like a 1000 Boulder character like Heart or Hime. Hopefully she's an SP character, or Heart Chad or something. That's my guess. Or who knows, maybe they'll get 1000 Boulder characters of the full bringers later down the line, and that's when we'll end up getting a new version for him to boost. Yeah, outside of that, he's just kind of useless. Izuru, he is just a droplet character. 30% droplet link. Everything else, he is so mid. Frenzy 1, Berserker 40, Bruiser 20. He looks like a 2020 character, and he released in 2022. Goodness gracious. Tesla, droplet character. He also has coins and jewel drop and crystal drop and mind link slot potions +5. You know, Berserker 40, Frenzy 1. He's pretty mid. He's pretty mid. He's just there for drops. You're there to bring him as a side character to get drops. That's it. Tensa, very good character still. Second best speed farmer in the entire game. You know, Berserker of 60%, damage to enemies not affected by an ailment of 100%, devastation of 60, frenzy of 1, havoc +20. Frenzy of 1 doesn't matter too much if you're not trying to inflict status summons, so that's fine. He has hit enemies, pierce iron skin, melee damage +10 or +30 in co-op quests, power drop +30%, power link slot potions +5, and super link slot potions +5. Just give him some long stride and you are good to go, because I don't think he has that as his innate skills. Yeah, no, give him long stride, full stam, and he's insane. He's really good. The only thing he's missing is the extra guaranteed 10 drop from Senju. That's basically about it. Orihime, just a good side character in any guild quest if you don't have a good NAD booster. That's basically about it though. You know, she has multi-barrier +2, shared complete status immunity, and then a enhanced boost of 43% attack, focus, and defense, and she's a pretty side in ranged hollow GQ. That's pretty much all she's used for, but she's a good side, especially when we've swapped 2 very hard guild quests. Before that, you know, it didn't really matter too much, but after we did that, a lot of the NAD characters just didn't have the right immunities, so with her being there, it helped alleviate the pain a little bit, even though I got her like a year later. So yeah, now for this character, he's kind of just an okay epic grade farmer. Power drop +30%, power link slot potion +5. You know, he has weakened defense, frenzy 1, berserker 40, speed attribute, character strong attack damage +20%, and he has weakening and a revive on his soul bomb, I believe that's what that is. Yeah, he's basically just an epic grade farmer. That's about it. He's decent, but Tensa and Senjumaru exist, so he kind of has no use in the game. Unfortunate. Alright, and that wraps it up for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you're going to be summoning. I assume a lot of people are going to be skipping, but Candace and Mask are really cool. Or maybe she's just your favorite woman. So, you know, you kind of have to summon. And it's a pretty good like banner in terms of like you go to step 10, you have a pretty good chance of pulling one of the new characters. It's not like you have to go to step 25 like I had to for Renji. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below if you're summoning. I said that like 10 times. I'm going to step 10. And yeah, hopefully I can stream my summons, but who knows? Maybe something will happen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and peace out.